freshman dorm.
Lulu, I can't work with nylons and underwear hanging in my face.
Okay. Can you work with a nightgown hanging in your face? You're too serious for a Sunday. Let's see some smiles.
Look, I'm trying to coordinate auditions. I was supposed to be at the theater 10 minutes ago. I don't have time to smile. And why are you so cheerful? You're usually not even up at this hour.
I don't know. I think it's this whole laundry concept. Sort of taking a liking to it. I mean, it feels so pioneering to me. Well, I've never done laundry before. At home, I just put all the dirty clothes in this little wicker basket, and the next thing I know, the clothes are clean and back in my closet. Oh, time to get the other load.
Isn't it nice to watch rich people discover real life?
Yeah, really.
All right, I gotta go.
Hey, did you guys switch bedspreads?
No, we switched sides. Mrs. Maytag informed me that she can't sleep on the left side of the room. Why not? I'm not really sure. All I know is easier to switch sides and listen to her explanation.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, see you later. Okay, bye. Bye.
Hey, man. Hey, you gotta show me that jump shot.
Hey, no, man, you gotta be cool. You gotta keep.
I'm lodging a formal complaint. You know, dorm will specifically state that animals and arrogant men aren't allowed in this building.
Do you live here or you're just a cleaning lady?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I heard someone moving in over here. I'm Zach.
Joe.
Hi, I'm Casey, and the really polite one here is Lulu.
Oh, yeah, I know. We've met. We're in the same philosophy class.
Oh, you're that Joe Ellis.
What have you been saying about me, Lulu?
Oh, nothing I can repeat in mixed company.
Actually, she's only mentioned you once or twice.
Must have been talking in her sleep.
Undoubtedly a nightmare.
Have you seen your roommate yet?
No, I just got here.
Well, when you do, you gotta promise to call us immediately.
Why?
Because nobody's ever seen him. The guy that just moved out, he lived here for 3 weeks and he never saw him. It's really weird, man. It's like he's invisible.
Yeah, that suits me fine. I'm not really a roommate kind of guy.
Oh, he's not a clock guy either. So watch your timepieces or else he might break out into hives.
Well, if you need anything, just give us a holler. I can't guarantee that anyone will actually answer you, but give it a try.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay.
So, did you transfer from another dorm?
An apartment.
An apartment? I didn't think they let freshmen live off campus.
They don't. That's why I'm moving in here.
Oh, well, we can be a lot of fun.
I gotta get the rest of my stuff.
You need some help?
No, thanks.
Okay.
Be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against deceived troubles and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more.
As God is my witness, as God is my witness, if I have to steal, kill, I am never gonna be hungry again.
I can't believe she brought her own radishes.
This is a bad sign.
Can we get a towel here?
Well, where's my wedding? Chrissy, over by the wall. Give me the big knife. No, I want you to see this. I want you to watch me kill myself so as you can tell my brother on the day of his wedding. Chrissy, give me the big knife.
Veronica, I don't know why you're feeling so threatened about this. There's room enough in the group for you and a lot of other people.
I just don't think she was all that good.
You can't be serious. She was incredible. I thought I was watching a female De Niro. She'd be perfect in the lead for Turmoil Within.
Whoa! Now you're already assigning roles without even having auditions first? I will not stand for that.
Never had a problem with it when I assigned you a role without an audition.
Veronica,
I don't know why you'd want to do that role anyway. It's gritty and nasty and needs somebody with lots of rough edges.
And you will look for a new girlfriend unless you cast the right person for the role.
I say we give it to the gal who did Scarlet. She was one of the best vomiters I've ever seen.
I don't believe this.
I haven't finished reading all of your essays from last week, but I must say I was fascinated by some of your choices for most aspiring English poet, and just for the record, you too doesn't qualify. I asked for a poet, not an air pollutant. Your sigh reeks of disapproval, Mr. Ellis.
Because you asked a question that requires a subjective answer, and then basically said it's the wrong one.
I asked for a poet. You two is a rock group.
Well, whoever in this room chose them considers them poets. So if you're going to jump on this guy's case, make it because you two is Irish, not English.
And to whom might your most inspiring English poet award go, Mr. Ellis?
I don't believe in awards.
Huh. When you don't know the answer, you fault the question.
Shakespeare.
How original. Perhaps you'd care to share with the class some of his more inspiring words, as long as they're not from the Hamlet soliloquy.
When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and that man's scope, with what I most enjoy contented least, yet in these thoughts myself almost despising, happily I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising from sullen earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings.
Thank you, Mr. Ellis. You've made your point.
I'm telling you, you guys should have heard him. It was incredible. I mean, guy do you know can recite a Shakespearean sonnet?
Well, hey, I can do There Once Was a Hermit Named Dave.
Which I'm sure is infinitely more entertaining than Joe's recitation. Personally, I find his rebel without a cause routine a little tedious. I mean, just look at him. Sitting there all by himself, just waiting for the whole world to come to him.
Well, I don't know if the whole world is going, but it does look as if the entire female population is showing up.
Great. Hi.
See you later.
Bye. Hi there.
Hey, would they run out of shirts before you got one?
I gotta go to work, so I can't practice. You should take my place.
I don't think they'd benefit too much from my presence.
Especially since it's a team sport.
I'm surprised to see you doing this. Isn't the risk of breaking a nail awfully high?
Just call me reckless.
Ah, team captain.
Hey, Joe, the dorm officer's trying to reach you. Some woman in London's been trying to call and can't get through.
Great. I'll see you guys later.
Some woman in London?
Probably Princess Di.
Gotta go, guys.
London? Big Ben's still working?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you wouldn't know about that.
You know, you need to learn when to let up.
Hey, Lulu, you want to get with the program here? Hi, Joe. You want to join us? You're probably good at this too, since you do everything else so well.
What?
Well, anyone who can recite Shakespeare has probably got a lot of hidden talents.
Maybe, but playing in the sand isn't one of them. See ya.
All right. Get ready to go. So what do you think of this Joe Ellis guy?
Well, I don't know that I thought that much about him at all. And again, I'm not female.
Tell me about it. What is it about guys like him that attract women so much?
Well, he's good looking and kind of mysterious. I think girls like that, at least at first. You know, they sort of enjoy trying to unravel the mystery.
I wonder what his mystery is.
Personally, I think he's probably just a little bit introverted and it comes across as a mystery. You know, every campus has a Joe Ellis. It's not like he's particularly unique. Well, the questions. Are you afraid he's going to work his charms on KC?
I think it would take a little bit more than just a smooth line and a glossy veneer to turn her head.
Got it? Danny!
Hey, hold on.
Hi. I just wanted to come by before class.
Want to see you later?
Yeah, if you're lucky.
I love you.
I love you too. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Foley, come on.
I'm not a genius, but I'm no fool. I know what's up with us and
First break. So how was practice?
Oh, killer. Put a whistle around Zach's neck and he turns into a school crossing guard. And it didn't help that Joe distracted practice.
Joe showed up after all.
Not to play, just to brood. To see how many beach bunnies he could attract.
Well, he is awfully, I don't even know how to describe it. Sexy, mysterious.
Well, he's a bad boy.
Yeah, but vulnerable, which, by the way, is a great combination. Joe sounds like your type. Of course, you'll never know for sure until you stop arguing with him.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. It's just much safer this way.
Safer from what? I know. Safer from letting him and the rest of us find out you've got the hots for him.
I do not. Okay, well, I admit I find him occasionally intellectually stimulating.
Yeah, right.
But it's a moot point. He's obviously got someone in London.
London is far away, Lulu. And I say go for it.
At least it'll take your mind off the professor.
did you know?
How many?
Oh my God. What, your boss?
It's Cynthia and the sorority sisters.
Cynthia and the sorority sisters. That sounds like a bad porno flick.
Right this way.
No, I work here.
Oh, not appropriate Kappa behavior, huh?
I'm going to that point.
Give me your apron and get under the table.
What?
Hurry up. Trust me.
Well, how interesting. What happened? Daddy couldn't make the tuition this month, down to his last $1 million?
You know, working is not such a bad idea, Cynthia. Guys say you're a working girl.
We'll be sitting in this booth, and we'll be expecting prompt service. Madge.
Perfect. Because that's a non-thinking section.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
No. Oh, you must have come here to put your name on the men's room wall.
Let's get out of here. I can't eat with flotsam like this serving me.
Have a great day, Cynthia. And take your trained poodles with you.
Don't dare her. Bad service.
They're going. Your secret's safe. She will never come in here again.
Family can wear, right? You understand that? So, okay, when you think of all the small things, the little tiny things.
Yes,
that you can
no, I
do.
know exactly what you're talking about.
And this is going to be great. We've got 3 weeks.
I can't believe he's really thinking of giving that role to Veronica. She's just so wrong for it.
So tell him how you feel.
All right, I'm gonna tell the director he can't hire his girlfriend.
You're not going to tell him he can't hire her. You're just going to discuss the possibilities with him.
Go with me.
Confrontation gives me acne. Molly, the fate of this production rests on your shoulders.
We all set up for rehearsal?
I think I need to check a prop.
What do we need props for? We haven't even done a read-through yet.
So I hear you've decided to go with Veronica in Turmoil Within.
Yeah. She made a very convincing argument about typecasting, and I swore I'd never let myself fall into it.
Typecasting?
Yeah. Don't you see what I did, Molly? I pigeonholed Veronica based on her look. That's the worst mistake a director can make. I mean, some of the most memorable performances have been done by people who everyone was convinced was wrong for the role. Now, if I'm going to prove my courage as a director, I've got to be able to rise above my own prejudices. Veronica will be marvelous.
So I went up to the doctor this morning.
Yeah. Was Charles in there?
Your eggs will be right up.
Well, look, I got it all here, and I got the patty.
I see you've already grown sick of dorm food.
But I don't have any chops.
Hey, Casey. Actually, I need to use the phone.
Did your room come with one?
Yeah, I'm paper thin walls, too, in case you didn't notice. It's kind of an important call.
London?
Oh, excuse me.
Coffee?
No.
He just moved in next door.
He is cute.
He seems like a nice guy.
Pam, those hash browns are up.
See ya. Take it the news was good.
Yeah, definitely good.
She must be pretty special.
Well, I think the little sisters are always kind of special.
That's the woman in London?
Yeah. She thought she was pregnant. She's not. If she had been, I probably would have had to leave here and go help her.
What about your parents or the guy?
Oh, my dad would have killed him. And then he would have killed my sister. So I'm pretty much the only one that my sister's got to turn to.
She's a pretty lucky girl. I'm not sure my brothers would quit school and go to London just to bail me out of trouble.
Well, Maureen, that's my sister. Her and I have always been real dependent on each other because my family was always moving around and we never got to make a lot of friends, you know? This move to London was like really, really hard on her because she had to leave her boyfriend and all this stuff. I know I probably sound like an old lady here, but I really worry about her.
I think she'll be fine. I mean, she's in London. That's got to be exciting.
Well, after you've lived in about 14 different places over 18 years, nothing's real exciting.
14 different places. No wonder you seem so much more worldly than the rest of us.
Worldly? I think you mean busy, okay? Because moving around that much makes your head spin. If you're going back to the dorm, I'll walk you.
Okay. Let's go.
You know, if I spend all 4 years at Western Pacific, it'll be the first time I'll have lived anywhere for that long a stretch.
Then you should think about joining things, belonging more.
Maybe I should join a sorority.
You know what I'm talking about. Sorority's just for my career. It's for making contacts. I'm talking about having fun.
What, you don't think I'm having fun?
No one can ever tell.
I know. You know, with all the moving around, I never really had much of a chance to become a joiner. Spent most of my time in the library. Believe me, you memorize a lot of sonnets if you're in there long enough.
You should join a volleyball team. The way we play, I'm not sure it's considered a sport, but we have a lot of fun. And each dorm is their own team. It's not competitive, and I know you'll have a great time.
You remind me a lot of Maureen. She's like everybody's cheerleader, you know? I think that's the part of her I miss the most.
Well, I'll get out my pom-poms and give it my best shot.
Hey, she can be bossy too, you know?
I'm an expert at bossy.
Wait, are you applying for the job of substitute sister here?
Possibly. I'll consider it, but be warned, I have 4 brothers and I know all their tricks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How about this one?
Put me down, you better not throw me in the water. I'm gonna get you if you do.
Freezing!
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh. You're so... Oh.
Oh, that's Casey's bed. Come on.
Get her! What's going on here? Excuse me. Hey. Rise and shine. Come on.
Hey. What's going on?
What's going on?
I have no idea. The poor girl just came in and kidnapped Lulu. Hey guys, what's going on?
4 girls just kidnapped Lulu.
Kidnapped her.
Yeah.
Oh no. What? Well, they were probably Kappas coming for me.
These are the women that you're depending on for career contacts.
It's a Kappa tradition. You kidnap the pledges and take them to breakfast.
Well, I wish he'd kidnapped me. I'm hungry.
So, this means that Lulu's at the Kappa house? With Cynthia.
Welcome to your sorority brunch, new Kappa. You.
Too much.
Do you know what the penalty is for kidnapping?
What were you doing in Casey's bed?
What were you doing in my room, you terrorist? I am calling the dean.
This is a perfectly legitimate Kappa ritual.
This is perfectly barbaric. I'm lucky you didn't sacrifice me on the altar.
How dare her.
Beluga caviar. How divine. Pour me some coffee.
What do you think you're doing?
Eating breakfast. Or I could go home and call my lawyer. You decide.
Oh, where at?
Yeah, you gotta come. I swear it's gonna be just go right down past the library. Yeah.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go around the other side.
Okay, and then what time?
Miss Abercrombie, I know this is a casual school, but don't you think this is carrying things a bit far?
Am I supposed to be amused by that comment?
Whatever. I'm certainly amused by the sight that provoked it.
Well, before you overheat your brain trying to think of more snide remarks, allow me to explain myself. I was a victim of a kidnapping.
And everyone refused to pay the ransom, so they had to release you. Actually, I already heard about it. Will I see you in philosophy today?
Well, why wouldn't you?
Well, it's only 3 hours away. I didn't know if you could pull yourself together in time, given that you're starting from scratch.
Well, you certainly are in a much better mood than yesterday. What happened? Unexpected inheritance? Winning lotto number? Did the rabbit live?
No to the first 2, yes to the last one.
Oh. Well, aren't we lucky then?
Well, Lulu.
Spare me the wise cracks. Probably did you a big favor.
I suppose I missed a delicious breakfast.
Well, the food was okay, but you could probably find a more stimulating conversation in a soup line.
I've been looking for you. I thought you might like this.
What is it?
Just a little something.
Well, I'd love to stand here and chat, but I think I'm a little overdressed.
What are you wearing underneath that thing?
Who says I'm wearing anything at all?
I can't believe this. See you, Kate. Oh, what is this, a hint?
We'll be on the volleyball courts at 3, if you're in the neighborhood.
I ain't ever gonna be in a room with no sun and no air again. I want to breathe.
I need more on that.
More on what?
I just want to breathe. Give me some passion. You're supposed to be a woman who's just escaped from being in prison for 3 years.
I know that, Christopher. If you just stop interrupting me, I might be able to find my rhythm. Christopher, look, you are treating me like I've never done a play before in my life. You are making
You
me
know,
feel
the
like
only
there's
person I
no
can
one
think
do
of who would be less suited for this role is Julie Andrews.
Yeah, I know it's just a rehearsal, but I think if she wore something a little seedier looking, it might help.
I don't know. I think the trendy designer look is very in among female prison escapees.
Fine.
I will not stand here and be humiliated over and over again, Christopher. And either you let me go with my instincts, or we should consider making some changes.
You mean in the script?
I mean, in the director.
I thought she'd at least make it through the first act. Okay, everybody, let's take a 5-minute break. Excuse me while I go pick another subject to major in.
Christopher.
Why couldn't I have been any good in math?
Excuse me?
Math is so pure. There's a formula or an equation that's ironclad, tested countless times throughout history, and nobody can argue with it. You good at math?
Yeah, I'm okay, I guess. I mean, it's not my strong suit, but I can get A's if I work at it.
Then I highly recommend you pursue it.
But I don't want to pursue math. I love the theater. I want to direct. I want to do what you do.
What, suffer? I know. Now I'm starting to sound like Veronica. It's just that sometimes the creative process is more than my system can take. I shouldn't let myself get so emotionally involved, but it's the only way I know how to operate.
But emotional involvement is what makes a person excel. I mean, if your heart's not in it, it shows.
I love you.
What?
I mean, I love how you are. You're so idealistic, so full of grand ideas. Everything is still possible for you.
Well, I mean, you're hardly an old man. It's all still possible for you, too. You just can't let yourself get discouraged.
I know. Sometimes I think if I can't deal with it now, as a graduate student, how am I ever going to deal with it in a professional environment?
Well, you just let your heart take the lead and try not to let the setbacks eat you alive.
Molly, don't ever leave this theater group. I need someone around like you to remind me how special this can be. I need your passion, and I need your commitment. I need you.
Excuse me just a second, Christopher. So, what made you drop by?
You always say I'd never pay attention to what you do, so I thought I'd come watch. It's not exactly how I pictured it.
What, the theater?
Yeah, I just thought there'd be a lot of people around. A lot of activity.
Oh, there is. There is, but we were just on a break. Yeah, Christopher's sort of going through a crisis over the lead in this play. With his girlfriend, and they're having some problems, so...
Maybe if you held her hands instead of yours, they wouldn't.
Oh, that was nothing. I mean, he holds everyone's hands, even the guys. Well, look, I gotta get back. We were just on a little break. Do you want to come and watch?
No. That's okay. I think I've seen enough. I'll talk to you later.
Danny?
All right, go get it. All right, cool.
Over here.
There you are now.
I got it.
Well, that's certainly an interesting outfit.
You guys still need another player?
I thought you weren't into playing in the sand.
Well, someone convinced me to give it a shot.
Fine. You serve.
All right. Come on, Joe. All right, Joe, let's see it.
Try again.
All right, settle down, settle down. Let's go.
Okay, try again.
Whoa. Try again.
What's wrong with Zach?
All right, together. One more time.
Why don't you try again?
Come on, man.
Wait. Hey, is there a problem here?
About what?
Just so you whipped the ball at me 3 times. I'm just getting suspicious.
If you want to score points, you got to get it over the net first.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
That's a great attitude. Just because you're not a shining star at this, you're going to walk away?
Zach, what's wrong with you? We're out here to have some fun. Be nice.
If I came across rude or something, it had nothing to do with you. I've been this way with everyone lately.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't see you tightening up around any of the women out here. And you sure didn't look rude when you were out romping in the surf with KC.
You were spying on us?
I was surfing.
Zach, lighten up here, okay? Yeah, you're way off track with this. Nothing happened.
Sorry, but I have a feeling that when it comes to you, something always happens.
That's enough, Zach.
I don't need this.
What's the matter, Ellis? You've been snow jobbing the girls so much you don't know how to play it straight with the guys?
Whoa!
Hey, you guys, come on, ease up.
Come on, Joe, give it up.
Whoa, Zach, come on, chill out. Stop it.
Stop it, Zach!
Zach, come on. Come on, let's go.
Way to go.
So why did you encourage me to go after Joe when you already had your mind set on him?
Lulu, you don't know what you're talking about.
You know what, KC? You want to conquer the world, that's just fine. But do you have to step all over your friends in the process?
Lulu! What's your problem?
At this moment, blood loss.
That's not what I'm talking about, Zach.
Casey, Zach is not the one with the problem. Joe is. He's a menace to society.
And when did you come to that conclusion? After you decided I was trying to steal him away from you?
Hey, you can have him. He is not even worth the argument.
Actually, he is.
You know, I don't think I'm really that interested in listening to you defend a guy that just slugged me.
Based on the way you were acting, I almost slugged you. You purposely were trying to provoke Joe.
Well, it appears that he's easily provoked.
Oh, please. If you ever just stopped to talk to the guy instead of sparring all the time, then you would know he wasn't trying to come on to me. And I certainly wasn't coming on to him. Not that that should even be an issue between you and me. Look, I appreciate your concern, but next time, you might want to check your facts before you draw upon a conclusion.
I gotta get out of here.
You need something, Molly?
Oh, no, I was just looking for my clipboard.
Oh.
I heard a rumor that you decided to recast the lead.
Yeah, I gave it to Susan. Veronica will be your understudy.
Oh, wow. How did Veronica take it?
She takes everything. Dramatically, theatrically. A lot of tears, a lot of empty threads. At least I assume they're empty. Guess I'll find out tonight.
Well, I'll be around if you need me.
For
my passion, my idealism. The stuff we talked about earlier when you wanted to quit and become a mathematician.
Oh, right. I wasn't one of my moods, wasn't I?
Well, a little, I guess.
Well, you're just gonna have to learn to sort of ignore some of the things I spout when I become morose. I'm gonna have to say about anything, and it's gotten me in trouble more than once. My gosh, what did I say?
Oh, nothing much. Just, that you love me.
But I do, Molly. I really do.
What are you doing?
Packing.
Well, I can see that. Why are you packing?
Because it's a lot easier to move things out in a container than it is to take them out one at a time.
So you decided to move. Why? You know, there must be something about this room that makes people not want to be in it. The first guy that was here, not the invisible guy, the guy that moved out, he moved out because he was too homesick. Only after 3 weeks of school. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe it. I just can't relate to it. But I think it's great that he's got a home that he misses so much.
So where's your home?
I kind of hoped it was going to be here. Alex!
Hey.
Have you seen Zach?
No, not in the last hour or so. But you might try the Point. He usually likes to meditate up there around this time.
Thanks.
I really am sorry about what happened.
You got a minute? I want to apologize for hitting you. I don't normally do that kind of thing. Anyways, I'm packing up. I'll be gone by this afternoon. So.
Do you think that's necessary?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Listen, you didn't exactly make it easy to be your friend, but I don't think you should move out over this.
You don't understand. I wasn't hitting you. I was hitting my dad. You just happened to be standing there.
See, he's a Marine fighter pilot. Nothing bothers him.
Except maybe having a son who doesn't quite live up to his expectations.
I never knew my dad. He was in the Navy. He died when I was just a couple of months old.
Yeah? Well, I don't know my dad either. He's a good man. If you were in a war, you'd want him on your side, but I can't relate to him, you know? It's a good thing I had my mother and my sister. They taught me everything I know.
They must have. You sure know your way around. Everything from philosophy to Shakespeare. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah? Well, that's about the extent of my talents. Obviously, I'm no threat on the volleyball court.
I've noticed.
And I'm no threat when it comes to Casey either.
I've already been straightened out on that issue. I owe you an apology. I don't know what got into me. It's not like Casey's my girlfriend or anything. It's just, I guess I feel real protective of her, or something like that.
Hey, if you don't mind a little advice when it comes to Casey.
I'm all ears, man.
Give her a lot of room, okay? That girl cannot feel tied down.
Tell me about it.
I mean, it's not like she wants to be alone. You know, she's just looking for the same thing we're all looking for.
What's that?
Connection.
Yeah, that's the truth. There's something else you should know.
What?
I'm the guy that chose you two as my favorite English poet.
That was you?
Yeah.
You're kidding me, right? Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey. See, Joe decided to stay. You know what changed his mind?
He and Zach called a truce. They're even like friends now. Well, that's good. I think truces are good. I think friends are good too. So I see you guys have switched back to your original beds.
Yes, I felt it was safer than falling prey to another caporitual. But don't misunderstand me now. I'm not at all opposed to being served a divine breakfast. It's just that next time, do you think you could have them bring it in? I hate getting out of bed to eat if I don't have to.
Make your hair beautiful with Preference by L'Oreal. It gives me shining color and nothing conditions better. So buck up, develop an attitude. I sure did. Just say, I'm worth it.
Rich Conditioning Preference by L'Oreal.
From the co-creator Elliot Orr, the dreams, desires, and intrigue are all at one address, 2000 Malibu Road. Lisa Hartman, Jennifer Beals, and Drew Barrymore reside at 2000 Malibu Road. Next.